And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That right there was the undead theme / Winters theme, which is from the EarthBound side of things, or the mother side of things, from the Smash Bros. Ultimate soundtrack. So yes, we are actually going to be able to get back to doing some EarthBound today. Probably not a lot, maybe a couple hours max, but hey, at the very least we'll be able to get through a little bit of it. So, without further ado, let's fire it up and see what we can do. I believe when I last left off playing this a couple of weeks ago, we had, finished off the whole thing with the Happy cult. So now we can, go to the second My Sanctuary area, I believe. I think I could technically bring Paula back home first before I do that, but we're already here, so it's just we'll deal with that first and save time. I think I've got Paula... I've had Paula gain enough levels that she shouldn't get horribly wrecked by the monsters in there now. But we'll see what happens. You know, I'm actually surprised that the stream went relatively well last night when I was streaming. Because, there was a weird chunk of the city that had the power knocked out for some reason last night, and it's been very windy, so we'll see how long this lasts. Hello, Vantop TV, welcome to the stream. Sanctuary 2 will be ours, maybe. Maybe I'll die, maybe I won't, we'll see. I seem to recall the boss of the second Sanctuary can be pretty tough if you're not ready for it, but I'll be fine, I'm sure. Yeah, I think I've got them equipped as well as they can possibly get. I am indeed Canadian, my friend. I am a Newfoundlander. That's where I am. And it's been very windy outside lately. Oh! You're from Ontario? Alright, cool. The weather has been really weird here the past few days, because on Thursday we had what was basically a... Oh no, the teddy bear's dead. Oh no, Paula actually has a lot of... I should probably go stay at the place. Because Paula does not have a lot of hit points. Anyway, we had a pile of snow on Thursday. It was basically a blizzard. And, now it's 12 degrees and windy? And rain? So all the snow is gone again? December weather. Typically around here, if we get a pile of snow, it doesn't really stick until February. You know, like it did a couple of years ago when we had like 150 some odd centimeters of it in the span of a couple of days. That was fun. Greetings, Ness! I believe I commented before, I was like, yes, of course the sheets are still blue. I mean, he repainted the house, but would he throw away the bed sheets? I don't know. Then again, so everybody in this town is so sick of the color blue, they just, you know... I'm surprised this guy's still wearing a blue shirt. Though that's not the most problematic thing about his wardrobe, considering the hockey mask he seems to be wearing. Oh, Paula doesn't actually have a lot of hit points anyway, to be honest. Honestly, it might not hurt to have her gain a few more levels before I actually tear through the place and try to fight the boss. But let's throw caution to the wind and try it anyway. I always love the design of the moles in this game. I mean, look at that. Look at that weird shaped body. Look at those really big feet. Look at that mischievous smirk. mole playing rough felt a little strange. Now the mole playing rough is going to feel a little dead. Tame, excuse me, we don't actually kill these creatures. That would be cruel. Now I think I've already come down here and gotten the items that were here. I mean, it was 2 weeks ago I played this, I can't remember. Getting more of the sweet, sweet experience points, though, was a good idea. Save my side powers for when I fight the boss. Okay, yeah, I already got that. I wonder which poor sap that corpse is. Or that corpse. I think the bears are quite the problem to deal with, we'll see. I'm gonna dodge, it's feeling really strange. Ah, that's right, you attack the mole, you jerk. The mole's being absent-minded after being attacked by a bat, apparently. Repeatedly sizing up the situation and confusing the hell out of themselves. I think this is the way I'm supposed to be going. I'll find some goodies over here. Well, let's try it. See how horrific fighting this bear is going to be. You engage the mighty bear, who looks remarkably pleased with himself. Oh, he should be remarkably pleased with himself, because holy shit, freeze. Let's use freeze. There we go. I need to nip that in the bud as quickly as I could. Okay, do I have any healing items I can use? Yeah, let's use the cookie. Paula took the cookie out, and Ness ate it, because he's a jerk. It's not really a lot of hit points, but it'll do for now. Probably won't need to bring Ness up to max unless I run into the, another bear. Okay, it looks like there's an item down this way I missed, so let's go grab that. I don't know what it is, though. Bats! We need to abuse more of the wildlife to gain more power. The lessons this game teaches you. I'll leave that one alone. You will tell what happened this day. Paul's actually running a bit low on the little hit points there too now. What I might do is head back out and rest up again just to save on my side points and items. Because that's how we do with, you know, old school RPGs. Slow incremental steps. Oh baby, offense went up by 5. Am I going to risk having Paula? No, I should probably heal her or something. Or a couple of somethings. Oh, I almost got blindsided by a mole. You know, I'm kind of shocked this is the only cup of coffee I've had yet today. Surprised I'm not asleep again. Boy, delicious croissant. The benefit of this is, if I gain enough levels, and seeing so I've got an extra party member, the valley is not going to be as horrific as it was coming over here first off, as just Ness. You know, what with the aliens, and the robots, and the exploding trees. Did you know if you cause enough damage to a tree, it'll burst into flames? Who knew? Ah, those moles just hanging on to croissants. They like a good light breakfast, moles. So they can start their day off right and go about their moldy business. The other good thing about this is I should build up quite a bit of cash. You know, there's something I always liked about the maps and the environments in this game. They're so simple, and yet they're so pleasing to look at. Wait, have I checked the signs since things changed? Eager live and firm, lodging is available. Okay. I don't think the sign actually says anything different. Because it doesn't really have, didn't really have anything happy specific on it. Hello, let's try that again. Hello, donut removal device. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. You didn't see that. This is a totally legit mini SNES, I swear. The power cable must have gotten loose. Well, I guess I need to do all that over again. Let's just ignore that, shall we? I need like a technical difficulty screen or something to put up whenever something like this happens, you know? See, this is what happens when you don't have good cable management. What if I put you over here? Are you going to be happy if you're over there? Machine? Okay. Well, the unfortunate thing is, that means the last, 15 or so minutes of the game that I've just played, I need to do it again! It's a good thing I didn't get too far. This is why you always save. But yes, as we were saying, the aesthetics in EarthBound are pretty great. When, you know, the system doesn't die on you, and everything goes to black. Well, let's streamline the process a little bit more now, shall we? Seeing as how I know I need to go rest up a bit before I head back in. Got unplugged? Oh yeah. Yeah, the power cable I'm using for this mini SNES thing is not great, so I think I just nudged it with my foot and it disconnected, so... This is why I shouldn't be leaving it down on the floor like that. Instead, I just have it haphazardly tossed on the couch next to me, because, you know, that's better, right? I'm a professional, I swear. No, I'm not. Yeah. Although honestly, in this case, it's not even a case of short wires, it's just that, most of the USB cables I have are not in great shape anymore, like the connectors are really loose, and that is hooked up via USB, so... Need to invest in some new ones, I guess. At least I still have my teddy bear now that the game has reset on me. For now. These critters are not fond of cuddly representations of themselves, so they must destroy it. They view it as a mockery. Though the mole looks pretty cuddly, I must say. If a bit scheming. I believe there was a croissant in here. Something to extend my meager supplies. Although, you know, come to think of it, that isn't... Oh no, the teddy bear has been destroyed. Come to think of it, that isn't the worst technical difficulty I've had streaming something from the mini SNES. Because I was streaming Arcana, I think, a couple of years ago, and this wasn't a console problem as much as it was a me problem. Because I had my Retro Sunday screen up, and I forgot to switch it over to the capture card. And I think I streamed Arcana for a solid half hour to 40 minutes with just that on there. So none of the game footage was showing. Which was awful. I mean, fortunately, I was just slogging through a dungeon I'd already gone through before, so it's not like the stream was missing much, but still quite the nuisance. The bear! The bear! Which I am not going to dick around, I am just going to use Psy-Freeze on it immediately, because I know how much damage this thing can do. we'll take out the bat as well. Squeeze out some extra XP. Paula needs to gorge herself on cookies. Part of a well-balanced diet. Now, come to think of it, I'll be right back. For you see, Paula gets 2 cookies, and so do I. The rainbow bit. Oh. I just really had the urge to get a cookie. Who says video games can't influence your behavior? Not that I'm gonna be going out taking a baseball bat to a bear anytime soon, because that would be suicide. Also, you should not be attacking bears. I really need to start baking some things myself, rather than eating these store-bought cookies. 'Tis the season for it, after all. Wow, that should have counted as me catching it unawares. Yeah, this game was a lot more violent than they let on. I was like, yes, tamed with a bat. Well, see, that's the thing, is like, especially the initial stages of the game is just a bunch of children going around beating up animals with baseball bats and frying pans. That's not even getting into the weird, surreal horror stuff that starts happening at the end of it. Oh yes, and people. I mean, when you get to the second town in the game, you're beating up hippies in the street. Hippies and old drunks. And Frank uses knives. It's true, Frank comes at you with dual-wielding daggers at the beginning of the game. The local police force starts beating up on a kid. Aha! That's you, Bear. Oh yeah, Threed. I mean, it does very much look like that woman is propositioning you, a 13-year-old, and then you get trapped. And, then there's the zombies. And then there's the... what's that guy? Master Belch, I believe? The giant pile of puke that has basically enslaved a bunch of the Mr. Saturns. That's another thing that happens in this game. I'm jumping ahead here, but... and we haven't come across him yet, but the fourth party member, Pooh, there's the sort of metaphysical journey he goes on, which involves him getting ripped to shreds. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on under the hood in this game. But no, look at how cute that bear is that I'm going to destroy now. Mr. Batty became friendly and affectionate. You backed off. Paula's body solidified? What? Okay, let's see if I can beat the bear without using ice. There we go. Apparently the bat becoming friendly and affectionate is enough to free somebody solid, go figure. You know, we'll leave that alone. Okay, we're not exactly full up in terms of psi power, but, we'll see what we can do. Oh wait, psi caramel. Let's see if I can handle this without using the psi caramel. Because healing items that replenish your psychic power are really rare in this game, so I'm gonna hang on to that, I think. Plus, we all know Ness is high 24/7, hence the psychedelic backgrounds, trippy vibes, and his unusual bravery in the face of brutal danger. Well, I mean, that just makes perfect sense. Ness is tripping so hard, he doesn't even realize the danger he's in. Of course, that being said, there is a scene in Mother, because I streamed Mother about a year ago, where you go into a bar, you're offered a drink, and if you accept it, you actually get arrested because you're a minor. Like, this is a thing that's in the game. So these games are all kind of strange, is what I'm saying. You finally got here. This is the second to your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. Oh yeah, the other two are... I haven't played Mother 3, though I generally know how the story of it goes, and I played Mother for the first time last year. I think it was the best... you can get it on... I think you can get it on Switch now? Maybe? On, like, their eShop or something like that? Or am I thinking about some other Nintendo thing? But, I played a really good fan translation of it, and it was pretty good. Imagine fighting a crocodile sober. I can barely imagine fighting a crocodile drunk. Let alone a giant bloodthirsty mole. I mean, this thing looks like it's dripping blood. I really like the boss theme, though, for these enemies. It's really groovy. Undo Mole. Okay, so that doesn't do a lot of damage, so maybe I'm better off just using Psy-Freeze A just to keep him frozen. Yeah, it's red Kool-Aid. The mole's just been drinking a lot of red Kool-Aid. Oh look, I have a bot. Sanctuary Guardian theme was so great it became a meme. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about this last time I was streaming EarthBound. It's like there's this meme that's floating around on YouTube, which is basically just unsettling images paired with EarthBound music. This is a song that's frequently used. Fire? Let's try fire. I don't think I'm going to be able to freeze him if the shield is up. This might end up being a battle of attrition, so I can have him run out of his psychic power. But let's try using freeze. It's probably not going to do anything, but... yeah, I thought so. Well, we got no choice but to just wail on it until it's dead. Oh, that's... bad. I have to have Ness heal himself next turn. That's also not good. I feel like he's actually weak against a fairly standard status thing. Can he be paralyzed, maybe? Maybe I should try that. This probably isn't going to do a damn thing. Or is a flash, maybe? Yeah, because if I remember... Apparently my speaking hole's not working again. If I remember correctly, Psy-Flash is something that isn't useful in most situations, but there are certain bosses that are weak against it, and I think he might be one of them. But he has a shield up, so obviously I can't do anything to him. He's gonna hit like a truck when he attacks again. Oh man, no! Ah, damn it! I was too slow. And I don't think I've got any means to bring her back. Well, the only thing I can do now is just have Ness keep attacking and hopefully... Ooh, no. Life up B. Oh my god. I think I'm screwed. Stop doing that! Yeah, at this point, it's just a battle of attrition, and I really don't think I'm going to win. What do I have in terms of goods that I can use? Nothing, really. Healing items, that's about it. Come on, Ness, heal yourself! Heal yourself! I'm probably gonna lose this, but god damn it. Oh, yes! With the clutch! See, if this was any other game... Of course, now I have all the experience points and Paula's missing out, but like if this was a game that didn't have like the rolling hit point meter, I would have been dead. Sorry, Paula, you missed out on all that sweet, sweet experience and now you're a ghost. Tough luck. Oh wait, no, she's back! Ness briefly had a vision of a baby in a red cap. Yes, a soundstone recorded the melody of the Lilliput steps. So apparently Ness has had that red ball cap ever since he was born. It's nice to have an iconic item. Or you better run. Speed up all the wildlife on the way out so Paula can get some extra experience points. She needs it. I do like that they make it so that when you defeat the boss of an area, all the enemies are afraid of you. It just makes it so much easier to get back out again. I mean, this game does still have a lot of the annoyances that most turn-based RPGs of the era have, but there's a lot of little concessions they make that are nice. Like the fact that you instantly defeat enemies that are too weak, for example. I just defeated a giant murder mole. You think I'm afraid of you, bear? I say nay. Yeah, this game does indeed have a pretty good battle system. I mean, I still, for whatever reason, I don't know, I just marvel at how good the rolling HP meter is and how it changes the tactics in a fight. And it makes it a bit more of an active thing, because I failed to do so when Paula was critically injured. I wasn't able to get a heal off in time to keep her up, but I barely saved myself as Ness when I was fighting them all. Because if I was a little bit slower, the hit points would have rolled down and I would have been dead. But in a more normal RPG of the time, I just would have died after the first hit. You remember first thinking it was a bit bland since you were used to seeing back sprites, but then you got used to it and realized back sprites are a bit overrated. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have like a cool background, but 9 times out of 10, you stop paying attention to it, and it's only the enemy sprites is like that's what you mostly focus on, right? So. And in all 3 games in this series, the enemy sprites are very unique. I mean, look at that little guy. As a matter of fact, some of the emotes I have on my channel for the BTTV emotes are actually just faces of enemies from Mother. Hell, case in point, let me actually put one in there. Let's see if I remember the code for it. Yeah, see? There you go. Like that guy. And, this is another one. I like the snail. The snail's really good. Yeah, those are enemies from Mother. The first game in the series. Like, I have no idea why the snail looks so terrified, but it does. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Donut Removal Device. I have to ask about the name, though. Donut Removal Device. Are you the Donut Removal Device, and do you remove them by eating them? Because if so, that's a concept I can get behind. just see the text? Okay, you might not have, yeah, I've got those emotes put in through BTTV, and, I think you need to install the BTTV plugin on your, Twitch chat thingamabob to see them. I can't recall exactly. I'm not good with technical details. Yeah, you really should look at the snail, though. So just, like, look up Mother, and I think Magia Snail is the name of the enemy. Your name has multiple meanings. I was going to make some sort of clever comment about that, but my brain just kind of, like, blanked out, so there we are. I was like, something about diversifying your portfolio, I guess? I don't know, that doesn't make any sense either. Oh, I'm just really out of it on Sunday mornings, aren't I? Yeah, I'm gonna look it up myself to see if Magia Snail is actually what it is. Okay, it's actually Magic Snail, but the sprite you're going to find for it is going to be, different, I think, if you look it up. Yeah, different than the version I was playing. Although the original version does have a very weird looking face as well, so hey. Originally it's just a combo of an inside joke and a song title. I mean, that's good too. Anyway, let's save it just in case my system disconnects on me again. Speaking of how dark this game can get, there's the fact that if you don't have the Franklin badge when you confront Carpainter in this area, Ness just gets disintegrated? Like, you get hit with a pile of lightning and Ness just vanishes. If I remember correctly, I think the bridge is repaired back here again now as well. Not afraid of you anymore, UFO. I have friends. Well, friend, singular. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, tree. Okay, the tree dies last. No, Paula, don't attack the tree. Oh, I have a message I need to respond to. Give me a moment. Yeah, see, when I started streaming this again a couple of weeks ago, that's the first time I'd played EarthBound in I think about 10 years, but the one thing I do remember is how horrifying certain enemies are, like this guy. Because when they die, they explode and cause, like, mortal damage to. Case in point. So had I killed the tree first, I would have died. Was that the joke remove the donut stem from your best friend's dad and his toilet seat donut, which was basically a raised seat thing he always reminded for using the bathroom? He also calls you and his own son Jimmy, even though neither of you are Jimmy. Which must be his own little inside joke. It's like inside jokes all the way down, right? Jimmy, the donut removal device. But if it's that kind of donut, then no, you're not a removal device in that you eat that donut, because don't eat that donut. Bad things will happen. I mean, yeah, that's a possibility as well. Forbidden donut. The donut that shall not be eaten. Trust me, you know where it's been. You don't want any part of that. Is this where the bridge is? Yes. The song title is Brain Removal Device by Cannibal. Oh yeah! I forgot about that song. I'm not like a huge Cannibal Corpse fan myself, but a buddy of mine is. So I do remember that song. Blue, blue, whoops, I won't say it again. I fixed the bridge as a sign of apology. Just trying to help. Now I'm just picturing a Cannibal Corpse song that is the donut removal device. I feel like that would be the Weird Al parody of that, and it is talking about donuts as a foodstuff. Because we do know how Weird Al likes singing about food. Just look at most of his Michael Jackson parodies, for example. I wish you didn't overdo it with the metal, though, because now your ears can't handle anything loud anymore. That is a real problem. Because, I mean, I listen to quite a lot of loud music myself. Not quite to that extreme, usually, but... Like, I've listened to a lot of Motorhead over the past 16+ years, so... Usually cranked up as loud as it can get. Weirdly, my ears are still pretty good, though. Now, especially in games like this, though, speaking of that, there's certain pitches that certain sound effects take that just drill right in through your ear. Like talking about when Carpainter throws a pile of lightning at you earlier, like the scene where he does that before the fight starts. The lightning strike takes a certain pitch that just kind of goes right through your eardrum. Shrooms! The fired beam is too much, yeah. Basically anything like that is kind of rough on the ears in this game. Which means it's going to suck. Which means it's going to suck when I actually start fighting more of the Starmen and stuff. Especially when we get to their secret bases and the like. Well, my thoughts on happiness have changed. Glad to see you so healthy. Yeah, that certainly is, just a style, I guess, of this era of games, is... Like, a lot of the sound effects and things are actually really good, and I still really enjoy them. Like, the music in this game is great. But, certain sound effects hit some form of digitized pitch that just really, really messes with your hearing. Mother 1 is worse than this when it comes to that. And that's probably just the limitations of the NES sound chip. The music is amazing, like this song! Which we're not going to hear much of, because the hippies are nothing to me anymore. The hippies shall fall in their dozens! Yo, I found your daughter. Thank you for saving Paula. You are my hero. When I grow up, I want to be just like Paula. Okay, you're... I might have a baby face, but I possess the mind of an adult. I beg your pardon. Yahoo! I knew it! Yahoo! Suddenly she turns into Super Mario. You saved Paula! I don't really understand it, but I know that Paula's miraculous power, and your great courage, will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade band-aid. Ooh, that rhymes. I know, I'll call it a hand-aid. Did you meet Dad? He is sorry that he suspected Mr. Everdred of Burglar Park. I'm pretty sure the version of Mother 1 that I played was actually a fan hack that upgraded the graphics a bit. I don't know if it did much with the sound effects, but it did upgrade the graphics. Oh, Paula! Ness, thank you so much. I think it might have been the Mother 20th Anniversary hack or something like that is what it was called. I can't recall. You must be the boy who will save the world, like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you'd be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. In Threed, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the three of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula. Don't worry, I won't cry anymore. Why is he chasing us? I like how Paula seems like she's more like the adult in this family. Hello, B. Jonas. Welcome back to the stream. You're mistaken, Father. It's Pooh who will save the world. I'll save you, Pooh. The most unfortunately named character in this entire game. Well, I mean, there's also Porky, I guess. Though he's called Pokey in this translation. Hello, Ness. Everdred is looking for you. He's got something for you. Speaking of Pooh, I know there is a specific weapon that you can find. That it's the only weapon he can really equip that's effective, but you've got an absurdly low chance of finding it, and you only get one shot to look for it. But I don't know if I'm going to actually try to grind and find it at some point. It's a better name than Butts. That's a good point. Yeah, that's like in the fan translations of, Final Fantasy V, because I used to play that back before it was ever officially translated. And the main character, they called him Butts. Like, that's what they translated as. I think the official translation was eventually Bartz was his name, which also isn't a great name, but it's better than Butts. I feel like there's several items in this game that are virtually impossible to get, but the Sword of Kings is the pinnacle of those. I was gonna ask you to be my partner, but I know you'll refuse. It's written all over your face. If you accepted, I was gonna give you some money. Actually, I can't keep the money now anyway. Let me give this to you. It's $10,000. Use the money any way you like. You cannot refuse my generosity. Just accept it. Overleveled the crap out of all your characters in a vain attempt to get the Sword of Kings. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Because even if you had gotten the Sword of Kings, you'd probably overlevel your characters to the point where you never would have needed it anyway. Because you just breeze through the rest of the game. Now I plan on looking for the evil Mani Mani statue. That liar exaggerated, unearthing on it. See you at another time, in another space. Paula got the wad of bills. I'm assuming I just got a pile of laundered money. Here, take this dirty money. Let's go fight that hippie. Yeah, honestly, there's only a couple of points in this game where it's relatively difficult. Some of the bosses can blindside you if you're not ready for them. Like the Mondo Mole was pretty hard. Though I still managed to get him in one go, thankfully. The area where you can find the Sword of Kings, I think, is really difficult. But if you keep grinding to try to get it, then you overlevel yourself to the point where you can't really be beaten anyway. Yeah, and Peaceful Rest Valley is kind of a nuisance too, especially when you first go in there. Because of those damn trees. Okay, so I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go take this money to, the Runaway 5, but let's actually try to properly take a bus to 3, just so you see what happens if you do. I meant to withdraw some money. I did not. Let's take out 50 bucks, or 40. 40's good. Oh yeah, Mother 1 is really difficult. Like, there's a lot of parts in that game that are pretty brutal. Especially since this game has a bit more of a linear progression, but Mother 1 doesn't, so you can actually get to certain areas before you're technically supposed to. Specifically the Halloween-themed town and the haunted mansion that's there. You can get there before you're probably supposed to get there, which is what I did when I was streaming it a while ago, and I got destroyed. Looks like the next bus will come pretty soon. Yep, this is the bus to Threed, but I'm not sure if we can get there or not. Fare is $4. You want to go? Okay, let's give it a shot. I have a feeling this could get ugly, though. We may die on this bus. Oh, there's a gift box up there. I should get that. I do like how groovy the bus music is. Is that supposed to say it's a Greyhound bus? It's not quite. And now the words are backwards. For some reason, the bus returned to Tucson. Yep, just like I thought. Okay, I'm starting to get the creeps. We're going back to the bus station. You want to get off here? Yes. Oh, you used to listen to that song on the bus? Well, why wouldn't you? 2-3 tunnel to the town of Threed. It's just a hunch, but I think the ghosts in the tunnel don't like anything upbeat and cheerful. When I was driving in the tunnel, I was playing some grooving tunes and the ghosts moved slower. I think the ghost can't stand anything positive. But yeah, no, the 16-bit era is probably the best when it comes to this type of game, this kind of RPG. Because think about it, there's so many good ones on the Super Nintendo. Because you got Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, this. Lufia 2 was really good too, that's another one that I need to stream sometime. I remember how disappointed I was when they remade Lufia 2 for the DS, and they turned it into a really bland action RPG. Took out everything that made the game unique. Inside the skip box is... skip sandwich. Okay. An annoying party man. Annoying old party man. Times I have to teach you this lesson, old man. There's a lot of blue goons here. I think I've just obliterated that hippie. That's a good question. Would Mother 3 have been any good if the N64 version went past the beta? Every now and then I actually, like, remember that, because that's something I usually forget, and then it just spikes into my mind. That I remember in, I believe, a Nintendo Power magazine around the time, because we used to have a subscription to that when I was a kid. They actually had preview images of Mother 3 for the N64, and it never came to pass. Now, I haven't actually played any of Mother 3, so I wouldn't even really know. It does look pretty good, but I would really like to see what the N64 version would have been like. I thought... I don't know, I thought that I heard somewhere that fans were trying to almost recreate sections of Mother 3 with an N64 engine, but I don't know, maybe it never happened. Yeah, you're with a girl today. You must be pretty popular. How about introducing her to my bandmate? He's right there. How old are you? She's like 12. Hey, you came with Paula. You deserve a present, Playboy. Playboy? Here's a backstage pass. You can get into our shows with this. Paula got a backstage pass. Oh yeah, Eternal Darkness was supposed to be a Nintendo 64 game first off too, wasn't it? So was Resident Evil 0 for that matter. But, Eternal Darkness is a game I've heard a lot of good things about, and I've never played it. I have to see if I can get my hands on a copy of it sometime. Yeah, I feel like the extra polish really did help with Ocarina at the time. Zero's beta was kind of ugly. Yeah, I can see that. I still say, I mean, Zero had its problems, but I still say the Resident Evil remake for the GameCube is probably one of my favorite Resident Evil games. I had a lot of fun with that. We're just in time to see the Runaway 5 show. Run, run, run. Hey, you kids! How'd you get tickets? What are you, the owner's kids or something? I came here because it's tough to get in, but I'm kind of disappointed. There are no good-looking waitresses, and there is no room for me to show off my latest dance moves. You know, I think it's pretty tacky to entertain our company's business partner by taking him to a Runaway 5 show. But since I'm new to the company, I better just toe the line. Well, well, I got a little kid here talking to me like he's an adult. Give you one thing, you got guts, kid. I do, it's one of my stats. Lets me do crits. They seem too proud, I mean, I just filled up this little music hall after all. My boyfriend lost the ticket that I gave him. He's waiting outside the entrance. He's got butterfingers, but he's nice. I feel like they took a lot from Remake and put it in the movie that came out last month. I don't know, I feel like the new Resident Evil movie that came out is probably pretty bad, but I'd say it's probably bad in an entertaining way, so I'm still looking forward to watching it sometime. Runaway 5 are gonna be a world-famous band someday. Hey, hey, hey! Don't get too close to me. I just farted. Sorry. Gross. You kids are bouncing around, talking to everyone. It's getting annoying. Do you like baseball? Sure. I knew it! Your cap gave it away. Also, I've been hitting things with a baseball bat this whole time. A fan like you really gets into the Runaway 5's music? Wow, I'm impressed. Remember when you played it back then, you had can graphics even go higher than this mindset? GameCube really brought their A game, but they did. I mean, even today, the Resident Evil remake looks really good. Oh, you stopped watching the Resident Evil movies after the final chapter? Yeah, I stopped even sooner than that. I think the second of the ones, like the one that had Nemesis in it. I really like the way that they did Nemesis. It was all, like, practical effects and costumes. But the movie was just bad. Now the new one ignores all of that and takes it basically directly from the games. My only concern is that they seem to cram Resident Evil 1 and 2 together in a single story, which I feel like, I don't know, it feels like it's a bit much, but eh. If anything, it would have made more sense if they did an adaptation of 0 and 1 and crammed the two of those together. Lucky the Runaway 5 told me I could go backstage, but I don't have a pass. I'm sure security will stop me. Hey, really? You have a pass? Can't believe it. Can you take me with you, please, 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 please? I could pose as your sister. Yes, this rocks. Let's go. Oh, my heart is pounding. Oh, I guess we're going backstage. Light is getting really bright back there. I'm so excited. I might just wet myself. My heart is going pitter-patter. Hey, you get to see our show, you lucky kid. Hope you pay attention. Attention span ain't what it used to be, so any movie might be a bore to you now. Yeah, it makes sense. Sometimes you just don't want to pay attention to something like that, you know? See, this is why I've been finding lately that whenever I watch something, I'm always hesitant to watch something new, and I'd sooner watch something I'd watched maybe 50 times before, because I know I don't need to pay a lot of attention to it, because I already know what's happening. I don't know. It's just not the right mindset, I guess. I want some bread. I need the coinage. I want more dough all the time. I wrote the lyrics to most of the Runaway 5 songs. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what's hot. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what we ain't got. Except freedom, freedom, freedom is what we've really sought. Is he scatting? Shabba-doo-wop, diddly-dee-da, shabba-dee-doo-bee-bop-wah. At those debt blues, If I had $10,000, I could pay off my debts and move on to the next town. I wonder if our bus still runs. Maybe rusted out. Well, yeah, in the old days, there was lots of dancers and acts in this theater. Except now, we're the only act playing here. Even gone into debt here. So we're pretty near stuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Folks of Tucson will enjoy the Runaway 5 show for quite a few years. Looks like to me. Yeah, I feel like that is very much a thing in modern movies, you know? Especially action and horror movies where everything will be real quiet for the longest time, and all of a sudden they just hit you with like a BWOONG kind of thing. For no reason. Maybe just to see if you're still awake. Try to use your play money here, kid. Oh my gosh! That's not real money, is it? Wow! Yeah, I think I need to actually use it to pay off the other dude, though. Hey, where'd everyone go? The band's going to start playing and everyone's left? Yeah, that's right. Tonight, you got the Chaos Theater Soul Men coming at you. Rockin' and rollin' live on this here stage for a limited time only. World's greatest bluesmen, Runaway 5, and here they come. Oh yeah, baby! But there's 6 of them. Although I think the keyboardist isn't actually a member of the band. Must be like a house musician or something. I like how these guys are basically the Blues Brothers. I mean, that's who they are. Maybe they're pulling a Slipknot with a member 0, possibly. It's like the Runaway 5 plus 0. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the original version of the game, the original Japanese version, those two guys are wearing black suits, so they look just like the Blues Brothers. They only changed the colors of their outfits for this, the translation. La la me me, I'm tone deaf. My daughter brought me here. Ba la 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 me. La 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 la. I just love ragtime. Wait, is it ragtime? Is it rock and roll? Is it blues? You gotta get your genre straight. Runaway 5 is so sexy. My husband definitely is in need of some help in that area. Oh, that was almost too much. Yeah, Itoy, the guy who made this game, or like came up with the concept for all 3 of these games, he crammed so many references to things in here. And the sampling that they did for the music also, I think, really caused some copyright issues, because, well, the battle music for certain enemies, like the, Retro New Age Hippie, is basically, I think, Johnny B. Good by Chuck Berry. There's a bunch of Beatles songs that are messed around in here for the soundtrack. They actually, I remember reading an article or something about it a while ago, but they had to really, stretch the limits of what the sound chip could do to cram all the music that they put in here. Like, they had to basically work out these extreme mathematical equations to fit all the songs they wanted in this game. Oh yeah, the Skyrunner theme is a Who song, isn't it? Runaway 5 owe me a lot of money. They'll stay here until they pay me back. Here for 100 years, unless you decide to pay off their debt. I mean, I've got this wad of bills I apparently can't use. And I'm pretty sure it was gotten through criminal intent, so, you know, I'm gonna pass the buck on to you. Excuse me, what's that you got there? Take a real close look. Let me just jam it in your face like I'm the $1 Million Man. Yipes! You surprised me. Now I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course, and now the Runaway 5 are free to leave. Oh yeah, Peaceful Rest Valley was originally Grateful Dead Valley, but that wasn't changed. I don't think that was changed for copyright problems. I think that was changed just due to censorship. Because Nintendo of America quite often cut out a lot of stuff like that in games when they translated them. So the fact that dead was in the phrase there, they had to change it. So Peaceful Rest is, you know, a relatively close approximation. I've got no complaints now that I have my money. Well, what do you know? This little nipper took us from a nightmare to a dream. Ow! This means we can get out of this dump. I'm a good driver. Come on, I'll show you. Alright, let's move on to the next town. I'm sure a little hunk of junk will get us there. Maybe. Or it'll explode, either way. I didn't make a spectacle of myself, did I? You've got no complaints, you also don't have any show. Yet they forgot to remove the ghost sprites after it got hurt and collapsed. Yeah, I doubt there was much they were able to do there. Suppose I'll never see the Runaway 5 show again. Oh no. It's the Fuzzy Pickles man. Pictures taken instantaneously. They never do explain what kind of eldritch abomination the photo man is. What a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. Yo, your name is backwards on your van, man. Let's go to Threed. Our tour bus is too loud for any ghosts to bother us. Do you want to ride? Oh yeah, let's go. Get on the bus. Okay guys, here we go. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. Don't run over the dog, Jesus. I mean, you do raise a good point. They did give Ness clothes for Magican. Because in that scene, he's wearing his pajamas, when in reality, he's only supposed to be wearing a ball cap and then just being stark naked. Now, of course, in that case, they just reused the sprite from the beginning of the game, so that probably didn't take a lot of work. Oh yeah, no, it's the sidewalk's fault that he ran over it, right? You know, this inanimate object that's minding its own business. That's right, Ghost, you bugger off. Now, Spooky Town. Won't you take me down to Spooky Town? Yeah, looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy. But I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. I mean, can't you? Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Forside. Sidewalks are the devil anyway. Maybe that's why 3 doesn't seem to have any. You never know when a sidewalk is going to jump up and gut you. Out of the blue. Saw a beat-up tour bus going to Forside. We can't go through the tunnel. The band was really noisy, so the ghost didn't approach the bus. Must be great to be so happy-go-lucky, huh? Oh boy! Crash sandwich. That's right, there is a rumor that a monster called Belch is screwing up the town. Belch? That's a gross, twisted name even for a monster. Unless you live in a reasonably clean neighborhood, they're just dog litter boxes most of the time. Or canine minefields, better yet. Or if it's around here during the wintertime, they never get cleared. Sidewalk clearing is a pretty tangly subject in this city. Why is this house so blue? Oh, I think a Happiest lives here. But I don't think they can get back here until the problem in 3 is cleared out. There's graffiti here. Software development house where you can see Mount Fuji. L Laboratory. I like how Hell Laboratory is advertising. Just play it! Woo. Yeah, snow... I don't mind snow as long as it's just... like, if it's a decent amount, but not a massive pile of snow, and it's just snow. But around here, especially this time of the year, what happens is, well, it'll be like what this week has been. On Thursday, we basically had a blizzard, which then tapered off to freezing rain, and then rain, and now today, it's 10 degrees. And it's going to drop down below 0, so all of it's going to freeze over. I don't really mind the cold too much. Personally, I hate it when I'm too warm. But the damp, though. Cold and damp. That sucks. Oh my, that's a lot of damage. Although I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Zombie dog, return to the dust of the earth! Zombie dog and regular dog. Let's go have a chat with the fine folks in Threed. Maybe fight the pumpkin kid. Who knows? No pitching of tents in this area without permission. Don't get too excited, is what they're saying, yes. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here. Welcome to Threed. Gotta have at least 36 degrees or higher Fahrenheit to not want to gouge your own eyes out. See, for me, I don't mind it if it's cold, so I'm thinking like between -5 to 20 degrees Celsius. That's fine for me. Anywhere within that range. Should probably save it and also call Ness's mother. Prefer better dealing with hot summers? I'm not. Once it starts creeping up past 20 degrees Celsius, I start shutting down, basically. I just cannot handle really warm weather. Damn it, I didn't mean to call Ness's father again. That was a waste of $1. So I heard that you got a new girlfriend on your journey. Well, why don't you tell me about her later? See, I have this feeling that she is right next to you or something. Maybe my mother is psychic as well. Well, if she is right there, say hello to her for me. I have to go now. I'm right in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Bye. Well, let's withdraw 3 grand. That should be enough for whatever items I want. Hello. Thank you. Ah, Ness is full up. Yeah, they really do just keep making the assumption that she's Ness's girlfriend for some reason. It's like, you know, clearly that's what's going on, right? This game was shipping before it was cool. I mean, to be fair, the first game of the series does the same thing with Ninten and Anna. Although, if anything, there's actually more indication that the two of them kind of have a thing for each other, because there's a scene near the end of the game where they just dance with each other. Like, out of the blue, just before shit starts really hitting the fan near the end of the game. They have this quiet moment and they just dance. There's not really much of any indication of that with Ness and Paula. Thick fry pan. Gotta get those numbers up. Gotta wear a hard hat, you know, my construction helmet and my baseball bat. Oh yeah, that's true. Paula does kind of try to spittle out near the end of the game, doesn't she? But that's about as far as the game gets with it. Yeah, I'll keep 46 bucks on me just in case. I don't know if I'll actually need it for anything. Usually there's an ATM wherever there's a spot you can spend money. Munch, munch, gulp. No, I didn't take a piece of pizza. I would never think of doing that. It was delicious, though. Enjoy! As you may know, you need to order by phone, okay? I've always I've never really understood how mock pizza works. It's like you need to order by phone, but they seem to have it set up that you can dine in. It's very weird. Ah yes, Ness, there's something I wanted to tell you, but I forgot. Sure you forgot, Paula. Stronger than a zombie, but a bunch of zombies ganged up on me. She forgot, right. There's a well-known theory that if you're bitten by zombies, bite back and you can recover. Of course, there is no scientific evidence to support this theory. Mock never has mediums either. Yeah, they don't, do they? Now, one thing about that is mock pizza apparently goes under by the end of the game. Like, they'll shut down when you finish the game. Considering they seem to have a pretty weird business model, I'm not surprised. The zombies got me. I should have gotten some zombie insurance. Gotta have your bases covered, Bass Man. Like how they play the spooky music no matter what building you go in. I really like the building sprites in this game. Like, I don't know, they just look neat. It's none of your business that we have a small house. Just keep all that whispering quiet out there. I'm sorry, but I think you ought to leave now. I have no guarantee that you're not a zombie out looking for a lunch. All we want is to eat your brains. Of course to say nay, but the hint shop says yay to giving you a hint. Eagle Land Hint Union. Does Geico have zombie insurance? We'll have to check that out. Zombies and ghosts are on the loose here, so I can't get to Tucson or Foreside. Maybe the hidden road in the graveyard is safe. There's zombies and ghosts, and you think the graveyard is safe. 15% or more on zombie insurance. Now, the thing you have to check, though, is when they say zombie insurance, does that mean you're insured against zombie attack? Or your zombie is insured if it gets destroyed? Is it one or the other? Maybe Geico has one and State Farm has the other. Do you want to protect your zombies, or do you want to protect yourself from zombies? I overheard the zombies whisper. Master Belch will give us our lives back. Master Belch is the zombie leader. He must be really pukey. No kidding. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there to eat your brains. Hi, hello? Oh, there's a butterfly. Yeah, probably coverage if you get infected or attacked. That makes more sense. Don't talk too loud. What do you want? I got what you need. Actually, you really don't. Because I can't use any of these. Keep on the watch for bad guys. I'm so scared of the zombies, I spend all my time running from them. I can't even get home. There's a rumor that there is an underground path at the edge of the graveyard that takes you somewhere. When you get through the path, you'll meet a dirty, stinky, ugly, powerful monster. I wet my pants just thinking about it. Imagine having to prove it was a zombie, though. Oh man, the insurance claims would be surreal if you had to do that. It's like, oh man, I was bitten by a zombie. I really need to get my insurance paid out. It's like, are you sure? That doesn't look like... It almost looks like you were bitten by a cat. No, it's a zombie. Look, it also scratched me right here. I'm sure that's a paper cut. No, it's not. Also, I think this is the third time someone's mentioned wetting their pants since I've started playing this today. Yeah, I got a picture from the photo guy, then you got some photographic evidence. Oh, I have a phone call coming in. I'll be right back in a moment. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. However, my time is coming pretty close to an end, but I can explore the town a little bit more before that. This town seems very dark, right? People are mostly living in the center of town. I wonder how we should get the town back from the zombies. So scared of the zombie? No, wait, no, I've already talked to you. You have nothing new and important to tell me, kid. I won't say anything to you adults, but I would stress that you young kids don't play for more than 2 hours. Anything excessive is no good. Parents opposing obsession plan. The acronym is POOP. Of course it is. Of course. The headquarters of the Zombie Relief Corps is in the circus tent at the center of town. Want to crush the zombies, except I think they'll crush us. I'll start into the tent after I check out these other houses. No one is here now. Yeah, I work for the zombies, but I betrayed them too. I'm a con man, so I knew the score. Belch gives life to the zombies, but Belch works for Gygus, who I heard might be female. What? Well, I'm not really sure whether Gygus is a male or a female. I'm a helpful con man, don't you think? SpongeBob reference possibly. People order our patties. I don't know, I feel like this game probably came out before SpongeBob did. But SpongeBob has been on the air for a long time, hasn't it? Because I'm pretty sure it did first come out in the mid-90s, but this game came out a couple of years before that, I think. Pretty sure. I don't know, research has to be done. Well, that's like this enemy. The Trick or Treat kid reminds me of Sam from the movie Trick or Treat. But I'm pretty sure Trick or Treat came out after this. Although Trick or Treat was based off of a comic, so I don't know when the comic came out. Now there's a cat. Can I help you, cat? Yeah, I know. You want to get to the window, but it's difficult. Kitten. Suddenly there's a cat. Do you want to play the game? I know you don't have thumbs, but you should be able to do okay. No? Alright. Okay, I feel like you need my help getting to the window. I know. There you go. Needs to see things getting blown in the wind. Can I talk to you? How can you smile like that in a dangerous place like this? I don't know, I get off on danger, maybe? Want to escape to the beach? If this is your big dream, come to Carillon Beach in Summers Tourism Bureau. The Mike Myers Cat in the Hat movie had the super hydraulic instantaneous transporter. Oh god. That's a movie I've never watched, and I'm happy that I've avoided watching it this entire time. I seem to recall the story behind that is Mike Myers specifically put in a lot of raunchy jokes when they were filming it, because he was certain, it was like, oh, this is like B-roll, they're gonna cut most of this out, and then they didn't. They left all of it in. He was positive that they weren't going to use half of those takes. Apparently he was mistaken. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know I dodged a bullet on that one. If I can get through the rest of my life without ever watching that movie, I'll be happy. Zombies are slowly advancing toward the tent. Everyone, I repeat, the zombies are on the move! How can we defeat the zombies? Oh, I just don't know. Why don't we get all the zombies in this tent and then set it on fire? We may all get munched before we have a chance to do anything. I'm glad you're going to help us, but you're pretty young. Did I tell you I was going to help you? We've only just met. I mean, yes, I suppose helping people is kind of my shtick, but... If you miss a nice cozy bed, walk to the west. We're right there. Read Sunset Hotel. Hey, you don't look so happy. You better cheer up or you'll become a zombie. Some people have already become tools of the zombies. Call me a tool? You're awfully kind taking time out to talk to a mouse. This mouse loves you. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I've already spoken to you. Oh. You encounter the Smiling Sam and his cohort. Handsome Tom, Smiling Sam. Some funky tunes. Should probably use life up on Paula. I mean, I'm gonna have to go to the hotel eventually. Skills, the almost immediately pulled from shelves, berry sexplosion flavor. Next time they should totally do totally intense tropical splash flavor. Oh man. Sometimes your Skittles get real horny. Hey! A zombie! I'm watching a zombie movie. Can you come by later? You're living in a zombie movie. What's your deal? I couldn't get away with having a Skittle right next to the word explosion for long. Yeah, that's the thing. It's all about the, I'm a wimpy little guy, so I can't open the door. You know, it's scary. I can't remember what it was, but there was like this website that cataloged really poor graphic design, and it was just either text that was put together a weird way, or instances like that where it was like, you know, very sexplosion. I gotta remember what it was. I gotta look it up again. This bulletin board greets you this evening. All is well. Good night. No, it's not. Okay, so that's the hint shop. I don't really need to go in there. I'm good without hints, thank you. Thank you. Now the cat is yelling at me from the window because I don't think she can get down. You a zombie? My mom told me no open the door because zombies are coming. Do I want to explore the cemetery before I go to the hotel, though? Because I know that's where I kind of have to go next. Weird place for a trash can. It's because the trash can is a ruse. Smelly ghosts in his cohort. Future Moldy Man. Oh shit, Future Moldy Man did a lot of damage. Oh, you even got somebody to try to order it in for you? Ended up getting Wall of Berry instead, to no avail. Getting a lot of smashing attacks there, man. Not that I'm gonna complain. Can I help you, cat? Get back down. Now what are you gonna do? You're going to destroy the SNES? Don't destroy the SNES, please. Okay. Well, see, that's one of those things, though, right? Like, you knew that that particular screw-up of that bag of candy was something that they were not going to be selling for very long. So it's almost like, I don't know, you'd have an example of it on hand for historical purposes. So yes, display it on the wall. It's like, hey, look at this weird thing that passed through quality control. Saw a suspicious woman talking with the zombies around here. Flies and garbage cans. Flies, garbage cans, and zombies. Early 2000s, you didn't have much going on, probably. I don't know, it's probably entertaining at the time, right? Ghost! That I somehow got the drop on. Engage the zombie possessor. Why it's not just simply called a ghost, I don't know. Got some interesting teeth, though. Oh no. Ah yes, the early 2000s, the wild days of the internet. It was still awful, but just awful in a novel way. What's with the mini ghost? What does that do? I'm possessed. I need to fix that. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was gonna run headlong into a couple of monsters. Alright, let's try to clear this out as quickly as I can. God damn it. Spooky ghostly sounds. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna hit them with everything we have, because I need to get out of here. The tiny little ghost is like an extra enemy in the field. I have been possessed. There's a certain weird amount of artistry when it comes to doing sound effects. And a lot of the sound effects in this game do have a bit of a musical quality to it. Alright, let's, where's the hospital? I really need to get to the— I don't know— Oh, even the Yoshi Mount sound is a, is an orchestra hit pitch shifted? I didn't realize that. I'm probably gonna end up falling down a rabbit hole sometime of just, like, you know, video, like, YouTube videos talking about it. It's like, oh yeah, and this is how they made this sound. Let's see if the mystical healer can deal with this ghost I have floating around me. Because I don't think this can be treated at the hospital. Well, I need to get money, apparently. Need to get money to be purified. I'm also gonna need some money for the hotel, so let's take out 150 bucks maybe. I don't think I'm actually gonna begin the sequence where Ness and Paula get kidnapped, spoiler. But I will save it in a moment. And to do that, I'll go into the hotel. Can you deal with this little jerk of a ghost that's floating around me? One time you slid an upside-down drinking glass across a wooden table and thought that might be how large stone-moving SFX are done? Could be. I can picture in my head exactly the sound you're talking about, and that does seem legit. Where's the hotel? Couple streets up. Let's cut through the circus field here. Welcome to the circus of horror. Horror. Great Sunset Hotel. $60 per night for a single room. I never did play Metroid Prime Hunters, now that you mention it. Metroid Prime, like the first one's the only part of that sequence of games that I played. Really enjoyed it. Anyway, that'll have to do for this for now. Turn the power off instead of just pressing reset. Or, you know, just cause your game, your console to disconnect as I did at the beginning of the stream. First-person shooters are motion sickness inducing for you now, though. Yeah, that's always a... Thankfully, that's an issue I've never had, not that I play a lot of first-person shooters, but I do play a number... I have played a number of first-person games, and... yeah, I can only imagine how horrific that must be for somebody who has motion sickness. It's like VR. I've never actually tried VR myself. I'm kind of afraid to. Like, I don't think I'd want to shell out the money on a VR rig and then realize that I'm going to make myself violently ill if I use it. So I need to try out one that somebody already owns, I think, before I take the plunge and get it. Not that I really have a lot of room to set up a VR rig, honestly. But I can guarantee I can see how that would be Barf City for people who have equilibrium problems. Hearing loss can lead to motion sickness and other equilibrium-related issues related to the brain. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know, it's, everything is such a complicated, interconnected system. Like, one thing gets knocked out or becomes detrimental, and then it just kind of screws up everything else down the line. The human body is a weird thing. Anyway, I've got to go now, so if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so. Especially you, Donut Removal Device. Thank you for hopping by the stream and having a little chat. Hopefully we'll see you fine folks again some other time. But I don't know when I'm going to be able to stream again. It might be Thursday. But until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great day. So long for now.